my failure this morning actually started yesterday. So I woke up really early because I have a teenage son, and I sometimes, if I can get out of bed before him, then I'll bake. So I was going to bake scones, and I thought, okay, cranberry, blueberry. So I mixed up the dry stuff before I put in the butter. I realized that I don't have eggs. I didn't have eggs.
Oh, okay.
And so I just left everything in the mixer. It's a food processor, so I could add butter, and I would pulse it, and it would get crumbly. So I had the flour, sugar, baking powder, and whatever else I needed. Left that in the food processor. Put a towel over it, of course. I got the eggs last night. I made everything this morning. And I thought it seemed a little bit liquidy, a little runny, and we were running late. So I thought I'll turn on the convection. So I put these lovely mounds of dough onto 2 cookie sheets, put them in the oven. I came back to check them in 15 minutes, and they had all gone together like one big cookie sheet.
One pool of scone.
Oh my goodness. I called my son in, and I've never heard him laugh that hard in the morning. Normally, he's not a morning guy. The good news is that I shut off the convection. I let the top cook because the top was kind of quite soft. The edges were burned. And he said, in the end, Mama, they were delicious. So it's kind of a win, kind of a fail.
It depends on maybe the environment you were working with, because the scone has butter in it. So I think a good thing to do would be put it in the freezer for a little bit before putting it into the oven, because if it's kind of warm, the butter is already melting into the dough, and then so when you put it into the oven, it might just melt, like kind of heat up really fast and melt.
That's what I was thinking.
Away. Yeah, and then if you put it in the it's kind of similar to pie crust. You always want to work with it when it's cold. So if it's getting a bit warm and you feel it leaking a little bit or getting sticky on your hands, I would say maybe put it in the freezer or just fridge for freezer for 5 minutes, fridge for 15 minutes, and maybe it'll be easier to work with and it wouldn't puddle up. Taste is important. So if it's good in the taste, then I would say it's not a failure.